My name is Jan Johnson. I live in Sun Lakes, Arizona, which is probably about 5 miles from the store. And we came here 25 years ago from Wisconsin. And at that time I was a pediatric nurse. But when we moved out here, I retired and became back to I went back to my original love, which was art. I had been an art major many, many years ago. And so I started with clay. I was horrible in the beginning because I had never done clay before. But we started with just pots, and I started throwing pots, and I started doing that. But as I got older, I fell in love with hand building, and so that's what I started to do with the chickens. I don't know what started me on chickens, but it was a fun thing to do one day at class, and I just enjoyed it. So I made a couple of chickens with hats on and stuff like that, and everybody thought it was real funny. But then later on, I thought they have to have a function. So I went into salt and pepper shakers, and these are little cruets for oil and vinegar, and I've done plates with chickens on them, and I did a lot of things. Well, then I started going into some other little things. I did some road runners, and I did some other different animals. I love animals, and now I make chickens and birds and animals of the Southwest. And Sibley's has been my go-to place for quite a while here now, and I really enjoy it.
Mm-hmm. And I noticed you try to have some whimsy with your chickens, and there's a chicken with a beret. And what is that?
Oh, he's one of my favorites. He's a French, actually it's a French, not a hen, French, but I call him a French hen because he's got the cigarette in his mouth and the beret on his head. Mm-hmm. And they're salt and pepper shakers. Uh-huh. And I have done them in a, not only salt and pepper shakers, but also a napkin holder.
Ah, yes.
And the napkins look like his feathers.
And then there was the one with a cowboy hat.
Yeah.
And which one's that?
Free range chickens.
Ah, yes.
Actually, they do very well.
Uh-huh. Well, thanks for being a part of Sibley's West.
Oh, I've enjoyed every moment. Thanks, John.